So I know there's nobody online right now watching. That's okay though, 'cause I know you guys can come back and watch it later. I just make these live videos because it's easy to make them as opposed to editing them all. So if you're just joining us, feel free to watch from the beginning. So let's go ahead and talk about this new figure, Webstor. Now, Webstor here. I wonder if I set it for public. I'm sure I didn't. Nobody's joining me. Anyway, if somebody is online, send me a quick message so I know that I'm not sitting here alone. I think I'm alone though. I don't think anybody else has joined me. Hold on a second. Let me just try one more time and see. And let's go to the chat. Oh, I know what's wrong. Ah, you guys are like, what the heck? There we go. Now it's working. And live chat. There we go. Okay, cool. I want Horde Trooper. Horde Trooper would be cool to have. Hey, Mike, thanks for joining me again. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this figure. So this is the new Webster. I don't know if he has an action feature or not. We'll see him. If it does or not, like the old one did. It looks like it does. It looks like it does the climbing feature like we've seen with the old Webster. And you can see there is his cool art from the back. Includes comic book. All right. Let's go ahead and look at the other figures in the line. So you can see them all right there. And it does show the cool climbing feature, so I'm kind of excited about that. So let's go ahead and open them up and check them out. So I got the same comic, Between a Rock and a Hard Place. Bummer. Oh well. Ugh. So the original Webster only came with one accessory besides his backpack, and that was an orange gun. Now there are some Websters that actually came with a blue gun, which is kind of a strange, not normal thing. But he comes with an orange gun, which is the same gun that we've seen already. Whoop, there we go. So let's go ahead and check it out. Ooh, ah. It's funny, it looks just so much smoother than the old one did. It's kind of weird. I don't know how to explain it. It just looks, like a, I don't know, just a different version of the same one he had as a kid. And here's the comic I showed last time. It's the same one, Between a Rock and a Hard Place. And here is his removable parts. So we're talking waist, boots, arms, and head. All right, so let's get him out of here. Get me out of here. So they got some extra tape on there. Now what's cool is he's already assembled and ready to go. Now in the 80s, you had to do a little bit of assembly. I can feel his backpack's a different kind of plastic than we had in the 80s, which is probably good. Probably won't snap as easy on the pieces, because the old in the 80s used to always snap on the ends right here all the time. So that's cool, so it doesn't have that. And if I remember right, the climbing feature was you would take this hook it onto something, and then while you had hooked on something, you would then pull the back. You should be able to go up because of the gear ratio difference. And that does seem to work. So look at that. Let's go and make a nice low camera angle there. Let's see if I can get this in view for you guys to see. Okay, here we go. Whoop. So that's cool. I'm glad they added that feature back on. Because we saw with the classics, they did not have that feature. In fact, all they had was a string. There's the backpack right here. And the string just basically went through a hole, and that was it. There was no gear ratio, nothing cool. So some of us try to find ways to actually do something better with ours. So like mine, I got one of those retractable key rings, and I painted it purple. And basically I use that so it would retract automatically. Now, because the classics are so heavy, he wouldn't climb on his own, but you could hang him on something and then lift it, and then it would stay in that spot. So for posability, that was kind of cool. So let's go ahead and check this out. I happen to have a snake mountain sitting right here. Let's aim the light on there. And let's go ahead and hook up our new figure to the mouth. Oh, there he is. Let's go ahead and see him clawing. Hope he doesn't snap off there. Let's see. And there he goes. Ugh. Does he go any higher? Oh, you gotta kind of help him the rest of the way because the angle, the dangle. But that's pretty cool. You can see how much force is taking the whole head of the snake mountain's going down as I pull. Oh! Should put his gun in his hand first. That way he can be a reputable force. Now, in the old toys, you could never really get his gun to aim just the way you wanted to. So it has two handles on it. And I wonder if the newer one, because his elbow's bent. Oh, yeah, you can. Look at that. And I could do the rat-a-tat, rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat. Just like those cool toys we had in the 70s that were the, oh, what was it? They had the army guys and the SWAT guys, and they could do the rat-a-tat-tat thing with the two handles. Dropped his gun. Now, hopefully they release a blue gun in a weapons pack. That'd be kind of fun as a throwback. Now, one thing that's cool about this figure, now he is more purple than the original blue was, but one cool thing about this figure is it's really cool to mix with Skeletor and then make like your Leo Skeletor. So I'm going to make a video in a few minutes here after this one. I'm going to open the Skeletor, and then you'll make a Leo Skeletor out of him, and that'll be kind of fun to do. So we'll do that in a few minutes. We'll do it the easy way, and then I can show you guys how to do it the hard way. All right, so there is Webstor. Now, just for kicks, I'm going to show you guys how the other one kind of works, so you can get the idea. So let's go and look at that snake mountain again. And his hook's a little not quite as sturdy as the new one. So the way this used to work with the key ring thing, like I was mentioning, is basically I could take and lift him to where I wanted and then just leave him there hanging at that spot. So for posability, it was cool, but that was about it. It didn't really shoot up, which would have been really cool if it would have had enough oomph to actually pull him back up on its own. But the cool thing is that I could pose him where I wanted and leave it for taking pictures or anything else. So there you go. All right, so stay tuned. In a few minutes, hopefully faster than last time between the two videos, I'll make a video showing how to make your Skeletor look like the Leo Toys version. All right, like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I'll see you guys in about 3 to 5 minutes. Oh yeah, the new snake mountain would be cool, Mike Fee. I can't wait for that. That'd be great. Webstominator. All right, see you guys in a few minutes. Bye now.